Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Duke for the first time. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the 49er pressing out. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down, play action. He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 back, go! Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, he starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Hawk, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang Knights.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the 49ers.
Hawk, 70, Hawk, 70.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Rig alert, rig alert. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Dart. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Pass play now. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dart setting in the throw here. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw. Here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now Dart. Catch made. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Down. Top 50. 70 Timberwolves.
Running it now out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 17-13 showing on the scoreboard. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They're going play action. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Get him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense up to the line fast.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurt.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. Driving across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
To the line. First carry here for Jordan James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Darts. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
1st down from the 42. Here's Dart now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Princely Umariellen.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run, or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Darts looking to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Walker now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes just feel like in the back left of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line! And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll try and punch it in, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get it! Cougar 19! 19 tight!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Again to throw on 2nd. Setting up the screen. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment.
Got it. Ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, let's go now. 65 catch. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw now. Got his man. Watkins has it. Here he goes again. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stay.
All good in love and football. Just a good little penalty, Thomas.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Off to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
Hand off now from the gun. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on a show.
Santos connects on the point after. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Seahawks 31.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. They'll give up the gut to Walker. Nice gain there on second down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Short pass ball in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Darts out of the shotgun. To the sideline, and he's got it. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Dart gonna throw again. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forces one through double coverage. Now it's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And it won't take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing it on second down. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
19
line.
light. Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run it from the gun. Galloping inside the 40. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
We are watching watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. Let me give you the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 31.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And it went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Dart setting in the throw here. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes, third and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
No run here on first down. A good handful there as it brings up second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second down.
Takes the second down snap. So this one on the defense. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer.
Ready, set.
So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Throwing now off the play action. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Back to throw. Here Starks. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. It's on him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st down from the 41. Darts back to throw. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's Start now. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this very close to that 1st. It's going to be 3rd and short of the 35.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And in motion out of the slot. Rolling on 3rd. Here's Dunt. Jump off caught by his back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? Great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off, 1st down. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now an inside give to Walker. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. His 1st kick was good. His 2nd looked from 35 yards away. Seibert's kick is up and good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody got to.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Chapel up. Ready.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Another carry for him. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Dart. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, they'll run. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 top. Bronco 80. 70 Rangers. 70.
Back to the well again. And he gets him around 6 there. Up to the ground by Nick Imanowari. Dose of the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and
3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Cowboys, 60 Eagles, 60.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the gun, here's Darts. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And with the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So third down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Darts out of the shotgun. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. They're on 17-yard line.
On the set.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
10. 18.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Niners 55. Seahawks 34.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Darts looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
Here goes Dart to the air. They'll have some space inside the 35. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
This one's caught. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He's brought down, and that was close, Bronk. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Starts from the 44. Breaks the tackle. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in downfield by Otten. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. All right, injury stoppage now. Looking for the player in question. And that is Jackson Dart, who appears to be in some discomfort and in need of the assistance. Looking inside the red zone. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Here's the backup, first throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 4th and forever coming up. I'll throw for it. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from your secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Trap 50, trap. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks, 34.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a walker run. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.